Fucking hell.
All right, it's time for week 6 of the fantasy recap show preview to the following week. We are going to start with the free agent budget summary as a lot of money was
Oh, look at
splashed
Hunter.
this past week.
I'm ugly.
A
Oh.
lot of waiver players went off and a lot of money was spent. Probably the biggest spend of all time was by Modesta, spending all $90 that he had on a wide receiver
Young
who
money,
had 4
cash money.
touchdowns. Chase Claypool.
The
Matt,
$51
you
difference,
yeah,
man.
you went and got him. You spent $51 more
Yes,
than anyone
sir.
else on the wide receiver. Are you thinking he's going to work out like Zach's Mike Davis has done?
Hopefully, I don't know. I mean, it's just fab money. It's just waiver wire players.
Okay.
So I'm good.
All right. So now that $90 leaves Bill and Matt as the two with $0 for the whole rest of the season. Other than that, Cheese still has $90. He has by far the most. Everyone else has kind of medium range. Zombie spent a lot of money as well this week. Spent $50 on Cooks. Brandon Cooks outbid me by $2. Fuck you, Zombie. As I wanted Cooks. But good pickup there. And Ernie only has $15 after he went and picked up a wide receiver as well. So some budgets are getting slim. All right, and as we move on to the recap of last week. And we start with the first game, myself versus Hunter, and this was a good old ass raping that I took up the ass by Hunter, and it did not feel good. Hunter put up the most points of the week, scored 180 points against my 98. My team really had their first horrible week of the year, only putting up 98. Some highlights for Hunter was pretty much his whole team. A.J. Brown went off. Great trade Hunter made there with Ernie to get A.J. Brown. He looked really good in his first game back. Todd Gurley fucked me after I shit-talked him last week when he only had a jacket on. In the fourth quarter, he went out and looked like a workhorse this past week. And other things, Kelsey did really well. His fucking Ravens defense got 25 points. Like, Joe Burrow played his worst game of the year. I could not believe that. And Hunter also had Henderson on his bench who scored 21, so it didn't really matter. Hunter, for a minute, I thought you were going to score 200 points. What do you have to say about your big victory there, Hunter?
Just sitting back, relaxed, looking good on my team after all the shit talk trades that have been happening. I'm just sitting back, relaxed.
Yep.
I probably got more effort or more value out of Juju from that trade than I would have
really
gotten
did.
with anyone else.
Yep. You
next.
definitely did. So Hunter now moves to 2-3 with the big win over me. I slipped to 3-2. So I need a bounce back week this upcoming week when we get to the previews. Congrats to Hunter. Very well played match. Really good lineup. Move on to the next one. We had a close one. Bill versus Zombie. 110 for Zombie to 117 for Bill. So Bill's just ass team gets the big win, puts him to 3-2, moves Zombie back to 2-3. Zombie's made some moves since then. He shipped out Clyde Edwards-Helaire in a trade today, who then got moved a couple other times to Pussy. But Patrick
His
Mahomes.
team looks so different.
Yeah, his team really does. He shipped out a lot, which 2-3 will do that. It'll get you kind of panicking a little bit. But Zombie, just an average week, 110 points on Bill's side. Russell Wilson continues to pop off. Kenyon Drake had an okay game 13. He did not end up having the balls to go with 2 Arizona running backs as he made a trade and traded away Chase Edmonds to Pete, who went off and got 20. So if Bill would have stuck to his guns, he would have been able to prove us all wrong with the Arizona boys, because Edmonds got 20 and Drake got 13. But instead he started Dearness Johnson, who got 4 points. So that didn't work out. But Bill got just enough points to get the win. Kind of a low-scoring game, but still a respectable score. Congrats to Bill. Zombie, you made a lot of moves. Getting a little worried with your team, 2-3.
No, I'm gonna run the table like Aaron Rodgers.
Ooh, okay. Well, I mean, if you want Aaron Rodgers to complete that statement, I mean, you can hit me up with it. But that puts so Zombie now at 2-3. Is something funny with Pussy or what?
No,
What's going
going
on?
on.
Just continue.
We're
Just
watching
continue. Just continue.
I'm sure Pussy's doing something. Moving on, we have The Lord is with me versus Slaps. Big matchup here and a big win for Zach as he now moves to 2-3. Really needed the win. Could not fall to 1-4. Slaps falls down to 3-2 now. High scoring game, 130 to 122. Big win for Zach. Mike Davis pops off. DeAndre Hopkins does well. John Brown, though, 0 points. That was kind of a yikes for Zach. On Slap Society, got 20 from Myles Gaskin, but -5 from the Chiefs defense. Ouch. And Dalvin Cook, the big story. He had 19 and then got hurt in the game and is now out most likely for this week. A lot of people were putting some bad juju on Dalvin Cook before the week started, and it happened. He got hurt.
Oh no,
So
not
that hurts.
Cook.
Ernie is loving life right now as he has Madison and is not giving him up.
Of course not. I wish
Yeah,
nothing but the
yeah,
best
sure
for
you do.
Dalvin Cook.
What is this,
Yeah.
Hunter?
So, Slaps, what do you have to say after the tough loss this week?
Yeah, it's obviously. I mean, Chiefs defense trash. Tom Brady didn't have a good week again. If I'd started Jared Cook, I would have won. I seem to just be going through a period of starting the wrong quarterback. Last 3 weeks, I have, like, my bench quarterback has gotten more points by a country mile, and I'm currently, after 5 weeks, on +7 points from my defense.
Yeah, you've been struggling with
So-
the defense and the quarterback, starting both those right selections. On Zach's
So
side,
annoying.
another huge week for Mike Davis, that $55 man. Mike Thomas still did not play as he decided to get in a fight with a teammate. So he was held out
Allegedly.
once again. Yeah, allegedly. But so big win for Zach, though. Keeps him really right in the middle of things with hopefully Mike Thomas coming back here pretty soon. Zach, what do you got to say over your big team win?
You know what? That big team win last week is being overshadowed by the huge, devastating loss this week.
We might collude. Don't worry.
Well, okay.
Pick me up, Ernie. I'm
Yeah.
down for something.
All right. Moving on to the next matchup. We had an ugly one here between Matt, who now
Anthony,
moves to
where are you?
4-1, against Pussy, who moves to 3-2, 95 to 88. Both teams score under 100 points, but one gets the win, so that's a fortunate week for Matt. Teddy Bridgewater had a decent game, though, as Matt was really struggling with the COVID team problem. But his Tennessee and Buffalo players helped, which really helped him because he would have probably lost without him. Derrick Henry had a nice game. AJ Green put up a goose egg, though, for him in his flex. That didn't help him. Other than that, on Pussy side, some disappointment as well, as he only scores 88 points. Really, Ben Roethlisberger, the only highlight. His wide receivers were pretty much a wreck, and the Eagles defense got -1. Pussy did have some people on bye, though, and he's made some moves since then. Pussy, what do you have to say about your disappointing week?
I suck at fantasy.
You suck at fantasy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well,
As said on my note, if you're watching the.
I don't have that pulled up, so would you like to
It's
read it?
it's a big picture that says I suck at fantasy.
Oh, okay.
And piece of fat
Yeah.
bitch.
You missed the Pete is a bitch also.
Yeah, that's what
Fat
you missed
bitch.
Okay.
You missed some
Good,
very
add
funny
that
jokes
fat part.
going on that Ernie was laughing at.
All right, so Matt, fortunate, only 95 points this week, but you pick up the dub. That's all that matters. What's your comments about your team?
Cam Newton once again leading the team. Got in the Zoom call with them all.
Oh God.
Let them know what was up. Made sure that all the Titans players were able to play. Because if the Titans players didn't play, I still maybe could have beaten Pusa, but probably wouldn't have.
Yeah.
But yeah, Pusa's team, big yikes. You know, he really needs trade for that Le'Veon Bell since he got trade raped by our great non-scammer friend.
will- Yeah, we'll
Peter
discuss
Stevens.
that on the preview coming up here. All right.
But, yep.
Well, at least we could say your team is not at the beach since you're 4-1 tied for first.
You know the vibes. Cam Newton, dab.
Yeah. Okay.
Look at my dab. Cam
All
Newton.
right, we move on to the next matchup and probably the closest and probably one of the most enjoyable matchups to watch in a while, as it came right down to the wire, and how the ending happened was pretty much unbelievable. Pook versus Pete. Pete falls to 0-5 now. Ooh.
Pete.
Against Pook, who now goes to 4-1. A huge scoring matchup, 145 for
Retweet.
Pook to 139 for Pete. Just a heartbreaking one for Pete as his unlucky streak continues. As Ryan Tannehill throws a late touchdown when the game was over, basically, and he might have been over the line of scrimmage, but he throws it to Jonnu Smith to give Pook the win. Pook was losing before that play.
Who's recording
So-
the Dodgers game?
It was a
Dude,
Who do you think? It's Anthony.
Zombie doesn't even like the Dodgers, does he? Or is he
No.
bandwagon?
Is it Zombie? Zombie, is that you?
Yeah, that is.
Here, I'll put up some content.
But,
I'll put up some
Hey.
porn.
all right, so Pook gets the big win here. Pretty much both teams kind of popped off. The only disappointments for Pete was really Zach Ertz only had a 1.6. T. Higgins kind of slower game, 10, but not bad. On Pook's side, pretty much, everyone did decent for him. Keenan Allen got hurt, or else he might have already won before that Tuesday night game, but he was looking good in that game. Pook, what's your comments after a big win as it looked bleak for a little bit and team popped off for you?
We beat a garbage team. What do I say?
Wow. Okay. Garbage team. All right. All right. And Pete, 0-5. Tough, really tough start for you here. What do you have to say after putting up
Imagine not
another
being a
huge
win.
amount of points? Probably what you would have beat most of the league, but you were facing Pook, and what we say with Pook is you got to score a lot of points to beat Pook.
You guys want to shut the fuck up so I can talk or what?
You want to get a
Is it-
fucking
is
win
it-
first,
Oh,
buddy?
boy.
Go ahead.
You gonna make him stop talking so I can talk or not?
All right.
Oh,
Calm
I will
no,
mute
needs
my
to make-
mic, Peter.
down. All right.
Oh,
Relax. Ernie, please.
First of all, congrats to the really good sport Pook for beating the garbage team, as he calls it. The garbage team outscored everybody but him and Hunter, but whatever. You see it however you want to see it. And to Mr. I'm putting up little pieces of paper because it looks like he's looking at a fucking 5 and dime and can't even fucking get decent graphics. Fucking pussy. Why don't you suck a cock and fucking?
Why don't you
roll
get a
that rate?
fucking win,
How's it
bitch?
taste?
Why don't you
It
get a
tastes good?
fucking win, bitch?
Did that rate taste good?
Next week, don't worry.
Where's the paper? Where's the paper?
All right. This is taking a turn. Pussy. Oh my god. All right. Moving on to the final match of the week. Another under 100 matchup between Cheese and Ernie. Ernie, 84 points on the week, loses to Cheese, who scores 94 points. Cheese now goes to 2-3, back-to-back wins for Cheese. Ernie now falls to 2-3 after that loss. Still can't find a win without Christian McCaffrey, and that trade is not looking too great, as who knows when Christian McCaffrey's coming back. Cheese picks up the win with 94 points. Once again, Lamar Jackson still having slow games, but Cheese isn't worried. He's holding strong with Lamar. Other than that, kind of a yikes game from everyone on their teams. I mean, on Ernie's side, really, Elliott had a huge game. Prescott had a nasty injury, and Prescott's now out for the rest of the year, so it doesn't even get any better for Ernie, as he has a problem at quarterback possibly now, and is still waiting for McCaffrey to come back. So we'll see what happens with Ernie's team as he still tries to find a win before McCaffrey gets in there. Ernie, any comments on your shitter of a week and your big injury, and are you going to get that win anytime soon without McCaffrey?
Injury, it hurts a lot, but I got Tanner Goat. Clearly, gonna be a great quarterback. I may lose some games, but at the end of the day, at least I have a fucking win. Not like this fucking fat loser over here, 0-5. What a fucking useless piece of shit. Can't get a win yet.
Okay. All right, and Cheese pick up back-to-back wins now, although you're not scoring that many points, but wins are wins. Cheese, any comments?
I'm getting lucky.
Yeah?
Um,
Well, fantasy is half luck, so that's good that you got that.
The Niners defense was
All right,
negative.
hold on. Pussy, if you're going to rip paper or whatever, can you at least mute your mic when you're doing it so we don't have to hear all that? Thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, go ahead, Cheese.
Niners defense was negative. That didn't help. And the
Yeah.
guy I picked up did not do anything.
Yeah.
But I've already replaced him with
Okay.
not him.
All right.
Um,
So you did make a
So-
trade today, or just before the show, and then you canceled it.
It's
kind
being
of-
negotiated.
Okay, because I actually thought that was a pretty fair trade, and you were getting.
Wait. Jeez, I wanna ask you, what was your mindset picking up Trace McSorley during the
No, I
week?
was just memeing. I was just picking up because you're gonna do the load of pickups for the waiver.
Oh my fucking god!
I'm not gonna start him.
What the fuck, Matt?
I think what they're asking you is, why did you pick up the third string QB, not the second string? I think that was really the question.
To me.
Hey, Ernie, did you see that?
Oh,
TikTok
what a
star.
home run
No,
on
I was
cheeses.
on
Oh my
my
god,
machine.
Ernie, you gotta
God
see
damn it,
how
Ernie.
Ernie, tell me when you're ready.
I'm ready.
We got like 4 different streams going on.
Okay, moving
I got the
on.
Dodgers actual good economy.
Can I get the middle one?
As we
It
pull
has a little
up.
smudge on it.
Okay,
It
can
might
you
be the little
guys shut up
smudge.
with all that stuff, please? Thank you.
There's a little
If you
smudge
want to
on
watch
it.
the baseball game or whatever, then go watch the baseball game.
I'm playing a card
Talking
game.
about
Sorry.
fantasy football. All right, so the standings look like this as Pook and Madrista sit on top at 4 and 1. Then we have a whole bunch of 3 and 2 teams. Myself, Slaps, Pussy, and Bill. And then we have Hunter, Zach, Zombie, Ernie, and Cheese all at 2 and 3, and Pete at 0 and 5, like we said. Also, now is the time where you start looking at teams getting in the playoffs. If the playoffs started today, Bill would be the last team in, so all the 3 and 2 teams would get in. So realistically, even Pete, who's 0 and 5, is only 3 games back of a playoff spot still, and a bunch of teams are only 1 back. Everyone else is, so still pretty
look
close
at-
in the standings.
Look at
Yeah.
the points scored. Look who has the least
Yeah.
and how many wins.
Who is the least? Is it Cheese?
Sort. You can sort. by clicking
Yeah. So Cheese.
Well, I
with-
mean,
Cheese with the
having
worst.
been someone that is in the great man that is Peter's position, he is very unlucky because he has had
Yeah.
a lot of points scored
Good.
against him.
I think
It
pretty
is
much
time.
anyone besides
I
maybe
mean, I'm
Ernie.
in his.
That's just because Ernie's been AIDS.
He
would
has
agree.
been very unlucky,
Of
but
course.
maybe that's just the sign of karma that he
Yeah.
loses commissioner and he's getting his
Could
ass
be.
beat.
Could
It's
be. I
just
mean,
karma.
Pete has points for what he is 7th highest, so we're at middle of the pack. So definitely probably shouldn't be 0 and 5.
But yes,
Points
he's
against,
definitely been
3rd highest.
fucked big time by the
Yeah,
They
if
get
you,
kirked
if
on
you look
the-
at
The
points
Lord
against,
himself.
actually, with Hunter's big week last week, it's now me with the most points against, and then Zach with 702 were the 2 700s. So unlucky for me and Zach. Hopefully we get all those out of the way, and then the rest of the year we face shitters the rest of the way. That would be nice. But we'll see what happens. So as it shape up for the following week. With that being said, last week was a interesting week for picks. We had one person get 0 correct last week. That was Slaps. He did not get a single game right. Unlucky for
Yikes.
Slaps.
Yeah,
Pook got 2 right. Pete got 3 right. Hunter got 2 right. Ernie and Bill got the most right with 4 each. Zach only got
sir.
1 right. Pussy got 2 right, and Matt got 2 right. So
Really?
you got 3 right.
So who got the most?
Hey,
Ernie and Bill, they were both tied. They both had 4 right.
I will be letting Ernie make my picks.
All
this
right, I'm
week.
sure Ernie
Whoa,
will love
whoa,
that. All right. So with that being said, we move on to the preview of this week's upcoming matchups. As we get about halfway through the season after this week, every matchup becomes big, especially for the teams behind in the playoff standings. First matchup of the week is myself at 3 and 2 versus Craig Slaps at 3 and 2. Huge matchup of 3 and 2s. Really want to be 4 and 2 and not 3 and 3 to keep that playoff spot and keep in that prime position. I'm currently projected to lose to Slaps 105 or 107 to 112. So Slaps is favored. I have going Aaron Rodgers, who I newly acquired from Madrista, against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay is a decent defense, but Aaron Rodgers has been going off this year, so hopefully he can keep that up. Then my running back situation gets bleak as I have Antonio Gibson against the Giants, who's a okay. And then at the current moment, Frank Gore against Miami, the starting running back now for the Jets, because Le'Veon Bell's whole fiasco as he got let go by the Jets, as everyone knows, and signed now with Kansas City. So I don't know how that will work, but we'll see. But he's not going to be playing this week for sure, so it looks like I'll be rolling the dice with Frank Gore. Hopefully he can get into the end zone once and give me 10 points. Chris Godwin against Green Bay, who's listed as questionable. He has been practicing limited, so hopefully he will get back in the lineup as I haven't had him the past few weeks. Hollywood Brown against Philly. Dalton Schultz against Arizona, who knows with the Cowboys, and CeeDee Lamb against Arizona. Not a great defense for Arizona, but don't know what's going to happen with Andy Dalton now as the quarterback, so we'll see. Patriots against Denver, I like that somewhat. And on Slaps' side, he has Tom Brady against Green Bay, David Montgomery against Carolina, Myles Gaskin, who Slaps was concerned maybe Bell was going to go to Miami and ruin the Gaskin train, but he did not, so that's big for Slaps. Keeps his starting job there. Mike Evans, who is also listed as questionable, so both Tampa Bay wide receivers questionable. They'll probably both play. N'Keal Harry against Denver. Robert Tonyan, who he picked up 2 weeks ago, so we'll see what he does against Tampa Bay. Philip Lindsay, who probably will be seeing a lot of snaps now that Melvin Gordon decided to get a DUI. Oh, what a fucking dumbass. The horrible season continues for the Broncos. If it's not injuries, then we're just going to go out and drive drunk, I guess. And then the Bears defense against Carolina. So we'll see if Slaps finally picks the right defense this week. I think it will be a close match, hopefully. It might be a little lower scoring than normal. I will pick myself to win just because I hope Frank Gore can do something and keep me in it. Let's see here. Pook, are the Vegas odds saying, and who are you picking?
It's a pick 'em, so even. I'm picking Slaps to win.
All right, Slaps. Pete, who's winning this matchup?
It's gonna be close, but I'm picking Slaps.
Okay. Let's see here, Hunter.
I think you're gonna pull it out of your ass and win this time.
All right. I would be pulling it out of my ass for sure. I need Kamara back. Let's see, Ernie.
You're gonna win. Craig doesn't have Dalvin Cook. That's gonna be the beginning of his downfall.
Okay. All right. Zach.
Golfer.
Okay. Thank you for that encouragement there. I like my chances. Pussy.
I'll fuck Pete and I will pick Golfer.
Hey.
Okay.
Yo, fuck Pete. Whoa.
Oh.
He kind of fucked you this morning.
Wait, everything gonna be about me, guys. Wait.
Pick a card, any card.
Let's see. All right, Matt. So you're taking me because that's what Ernie took.
Ernie, this is what happened.
Of course. It's definitely a surefire. Ernie picked it. You're definitely going to win.
Okay.
Cheese. I think that card is marked. I'm choosing the marked card.
Yeah, he bent the corner.
Shut up.
Oh.
Cheese.
Okay, can we show?
Slaps.
All right. Let's see. Bill has not DM'd me the picks, so we'll skip him. All right. Slaps getting this win or what?
Yes, I think I am. I don't know. I quite like some of my matchups. I think the Tampa Bay Green Bay matchup's going to be a shootout. So I'm hoping Tom Brady and Mike Evans are going to put up points. Myles Gaskin against the Jets is good. Montgomery against the Panthers is good. The ones I'm concerned about is Philip Lindsay and N'Keal Harry. However, I have put in Corey Davis, which you've not updated. If you refresh it, you'll notice I've got Corey Davis in there instead of N'Keal Harry because they are playing.
He no longer has COVID,
right?
right?
He no longer has COVID, and they're playing the Texans. Now I don't know why it's still saying out because he has been practicing this week.
Wait, who?
Yeah, I'm taking the spread on Golfer -6.
Oh.
Okay. All right. Well, you can check that and see. I'm not gonna read all that.
So it's either Corey Davis or I'm actually debating Deebo Samuel.
Okay.
So I've got Deebo Samuel on the bench as well. So I don't know. I like my matchups this week. I think some of my players are gonna pop off. Myles Gaskin, David Montgomery, and Cody.
Think Dalvin Cook's gonna pop off?
Dalvin Cook will be sitting at home in his jammies.
Getting COVID.
Oh yeah, Madison though, right?
Thank you, man.
All right, Zombie, who's winning?
Well, you're playing Craig? Yeah.
Yes. Big game.
I would pick you, but you got fucking Frank Gore and Dalton Schultz.
Yep, I do.
But you know what? Craig's team is too yikes. I'm gonna pick you to win.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I didn't skip anyone, right? All right, moving on to the next one. Zombie, 2-3, really needs a win to get to 3-3 and right back in it against Hunter, who is also 2-3. So another matchup of same records. Hunter put up a lot of points, most points last week, so he'll look to just continue that this week, as he's been pretty much declining all trades, as he apparently likes where his team is at right now. Which, I mean, after scoring the most points last week, I can't say I blame him. Zombie now.
There are negotiations.
Oh, there is negotiations. Okay.
Yes, there are.
All right. Zombie reworked his team a little, made some deals this week. He has Patrick Mahomes going up against Buffalo. Raheem Mostert against the Rams, who he almost traded away today, but he got canceled on him. I'll see if he ends up still shipping him out. J.D. McKissick against the Giants. Not bad. Tyreek Hill against Buffalo as well. Devontae Adams, who he newly acquired against Tampa Bay. And then Evan Ingram with Hunter Henry on a bye against Washington. Julio Jones, who is listed as questionable, who he also acquired this week. So he picked up a couple big wide receivers to go with Hill. Julio playing Minnesota, so we'll see if he even plays. And the Steelers defense against Cleveland. On Hunter's side, he has Deshaun Watson against Tennessee. Kareem Hunt against Pittsburgh. Todd Gurley against Minnesota. Robert Woods against San Francisco, A.J. Brown against Houston, Travis Kelce against Buffalo, and then he's got Darrell Henderson in there after a big week last week against the 49ers this week, and the Ravens against Carson Wentz and the Eagles. One point difference in the projections, very close. I think I would take Zombie, but it's really close. I think Hunter has a good team going. I like the trades he made the previous week, but I'm going to take Zombie in a close one. Pook.
I'm taking Zombie. He's a 3.5 point favorite.
3.5 favorite. Okay.
Damn it.
Pete.
Is there any sleeping?
Pete, are you there?
No. Zombie, check your DMs.
I'm back now. Sorry,
Okay.
I was gone.
Between Zombie and Hunter.
It's gonna be a good game. They both
Yeah.
have good matchups. I think Zombie's trades are gonna be pretty good. He got rid of that CH guy at the right time. It would suck to have him on your team right now.
You got him.
Okay, so you're taking
It
Zombie.
would suck to be 0-5 also, to be honest.
So
Trash
you are
guy.
taking Zombie, right? Okay. Ernie. I know who you're taking.
My boy Hunter
Yeah.
pulled it off. Great numbers he keeps putting up.
Okay. And Zach.
With the trade that Zombie is about to make, there's no way he loses this game.
Can we confirm it's a three-way trade?
Okay.
It is not a three-way trade, unfortunately.
Oh.
Pete, you weren't in the party earlier, but if you're interested in the first three-way team trade in history of our league, hit us up.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna find another person.
Good luck. Good luck getting that done.
Is that 6?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're taking
Here, hold on.
Zombie,
accepting it.
right?
I got
Zach?
it.
I am taking Zombie, and Zombie, check your fucking DMs.
Okay. Pussy.
I would just like to say it must suck to take money from little kids, and I will also pick Hunter.
Okay. Matt is taking Hunter. That's what Ernie took. Cheese.
Can I talk though? Can I talk?
Yeah, go
I can
ahead.
talk about my spot.
Go ahead.
So Hunter's team is better than Gunner's, and Gunner said that Hunter's trash at fantasy, and he then
Shouldn't
got
be
his
in
ass
here.
beat by Hunter
Yes.
after Hunter decided to try.
That was on
because
the
Hunter's
recap
better.
section. Yes. Go
Hunter
ahead.
is better than Gunner in fantasy, so
Okay.
Hunter is going to win this matchup easily.
Okay. It's not
Just
Hunter
like how
versus
Hunter's
me,
better.
but okay.
Just like how Hunter is better at pro clubs than golf.
That is not
slaps.
All right, next.
Slaps. Are you there?
Craig.
I'm going Hunter for this one.
Okay.
Hey.
All right, Zombie, are you winning, or is Hunter's superior team going to win?
Whoa.
Why are there so many fucking people streaming? What are you streaming? Jeez.
Imagine thinking Hunter's team is superior. I'm gonna fucking destroy him this week.
Okay. And
No,
Hunter, are
don't.
you gonna get destroyed, or you're gonna put up another 180?
Well, after my ego got inflated a bit there, I appreciate that. But I mean, it's a very even game. The only thing that scares me is that Buffalo matchup for fucking Zombie's team, because Buffalo can't defend worth shit. But I feel like I'll scrape away with the win, or just fucking dominate like I did last week. Who knows?
Hey.
Okay. All right. Moving on to the next one, we have.
Why do you keep skipping me?
I already asked who you took.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
Hashtag
No, you
Jew-
have.
hey, Jew
I
Jew
asked-
lives matter. Jew lives matter.
I asked who you took
No,
right
you
after
don't.
Melissa
Yeah.
was done.
What? No. Okay.
Okay, go ahead.
I will pick Hunter, but yes, continue.
Okay. All right. Moving on, we have Bill versus Matt. Bill 3-2, looking for a big win against Madrista, who is 4-1. Bill is 4 points down in the projections, but so another close game. Bill has at quarterback the Red Rifle of Dallas, the new starting quarterback who he picked up for $0 this week, going up against Arizona. So a decent, not a bad defense to go up against to start. So we'll see how he does. Kenyon Drake against Dallas also should be decent as long as Edmonds doesn't steal all the points. James Conner against Cleveland. Will Fuller against Tennessee. DJ Moore against Chicago. George Kittle against the Rams. Christian Kirk against the Cowboys. And the Dolphins defense against the Jets, who he picked up. That was a nice pickup. On Madrisa's side, he's got returning back to the lineup, COVID Cam Newton. He's now healthy, ready to go against Denver. Should be a really good matchup for Cam. Derrick Henry against Houston. Aaron Jones against Tampa Bay. Odell Beckham, who was sent home today with a illness, so we don't know if that's COVID or not. He was supposed to be playing Pittsburgh, so we'll see what happens there. Newly acquired Amari Cooper, who he got from me in that Aaron Rodgers trade against Arizona. See what happens there. Could negate some of Dalton's points if he's throwing touchdowns to him. Tyler Higbee against the 49ers, and Devontae Parker, who he also picked up, who has a great matchup against the Jets this week. And the Rams against the 49ers. So not bad matchups. I think Madrista's team is just a little bit stronger, so I'm going to take Madrista to win. Pook.
I'm taking Matt. He's a 6.5 point favorite. Andy Dalton is historically garbage in prime time. I think he'll put up less than 10 points.
Ooh, okay. Pete.
So I was gonna pick Matt in a huge blowout, but Bill made a good trade, got rid of CEH off his roster, so got himself a good running back there in Connor. He's gonna make it much closer, but I still think Matt's gonna win, and Matt might have the best team in the league.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking good right now. Hunter.
I'm just not sure about Andy Dalton. Like that's the it's pretty even the whole way, but looking at Andy Dalton, it's just I can't do it. I gotta pick Matt.
Okay. Ernie.
It'll be close, but yeah, Dalton's gonna fuck it up and Matt's gonna win.
Okay, Zach.
Which means more points for Zeke.
Matt.
Okay. Pussy.
Matt.
Cheese.
Matt.
Yeah.
This
Slaps.
This is the fuel that Bill needs.
Slaps.
I'm going Matt on this one.
Zombie. Clean sleep.
I'm going with Bills just
Yeah, of course.
Oh my
Of
God, Zombie.
course.
Come on, we
Of
could have did a
course he
jinx
is.
there on Madris's team if we all would have took him.
Let's go. Thank you.
Okay. All right,
Whoa.
Madrista, you're going with yourself, or you think you're gonna?
Well,
lose?
obviously, because Ernie picked it, but let me toss. So my team was in a very rough spot when their leader was taken out, but now he is back by the end of the Rona, and I believe that my team, I believe it got better. I believe it did downgrade probably on a wide receiver, but I did definitely get a lot of good picks. It was a GG's trade. And I feel like my team's very strong right now. I just need both my backs just to keep carrying me through, and my wide receivers just to do their job. And I swear, if OBJ has Rona, then my $90 man that, hey, Zach, you want to say it for me? Zach,
The
you wanna say it?
$51 difference, man.
Hey, there we go. He's going to come in and do the job. So hopefully I get the job done, and I believe I will.
All right. All right, moving on to the next one. We have another huge matchup in this one with Zach, 2-3, looking for a win to go to 3-3 against Pete, who is 0-5, as we said, looking for that first win. According to ESPN, he's going to get it, as he's predicted for 131 points to Zach's 119. Zach has Ryan Fitzmagic, who he picked up off of waivers, going up against the Jets. Ryan Fitzmagic playing very well. Should have another great game against the Jets. Good pickup there. Adrian Peterson against Jacksonville. Also a decent matchup as he needs a running back because who do you have on bye, Zach? Who's your Carson? Yeah, Carson's on
Chris
bye.
Carson. he hit you
Mike
straight.
Davis, that $55 man who's just been popping off for Zach. The best free agent pickup so far of the year, making it worth that money. Going up against Chicago, who knows when McCaffrey's coming back, as it doesn't sound like it's this week. So that's going to continue to be strong for Zach. Hopkins against the Cowboys, dreadful defense. That's also very good. Terry McLaurin, who had a bad week last week, going up against the Giants this week. Mark Andrews against the Eagles. John Brown, who got 0 last week, going up and didn't play, questionable, going up against Kansas City this week. Okay. And you still don't have a defense, so you're waiting to pick one up or trade for one. Gotcha.
The best defense is a great offense.
Okay.
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Interesting. There ain't a lot of defenses on the waivers, so with great offenses, but we'll see. On Pete's side, he has Kyler Murray going up against Dallas, that dreadful defense, so that should be really good for Kyler Murray, you would think. Miles Sanders against the Ravens. Jonathan Taylor, who he acquired today in a trade. He had gotten Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and then he immediately flipped him to Pussy for Jonathan Taylor. In a pretty decent trade now that Bell is going to Kansas City. Looks even better now. He's going up against Cincinnati, which is a great matchup as well. Calvin Ridley against Minnesota should be really good. Adam Thielen against Atlanta. That game should probably be a shootout, as both those defenses are trash. Ertz, who had a bad game last week, goes up against Baltimore. We'll see how that works. And Kenny Galladay, who he also got in that trade with Pussy. Pretty good wide receiver there in your flex, going up against a great matchup in Jacksonville. So he traded for Taylor and Godwin, got rid of CEH, and they have great matchups this week, which is why he's projected for so much. Ham, hello?
No, you're not.
No, isn't.
No, that might be you.
Okay. And then we have Washington going up against the Giants, so not a bad pick at defense there for this 1 week. This is a tough one. I think if Thomas was going to be in there, that may make a little bit of a difference. Carson being out doesn't help Zach. I think it's going to be a lot closer than what ESPN projects, but I think Pete might actually get his first win. If he somehow doesn't get it this week, then I don't know if he'll ever get it because he has the better matchups and the better team for this week. Let's see. Pook.
We have a new record. Pete is favored by 20.5 points this week.
Oh my God, the jinx on that.
So
okay,
I'm picking Pete.
You're picking Pete. Okay, Hunter.
I think AP is gonna go off for 30 points.
Wow.
And Zach's gonna
stop,
get the win.
stop, Cap.
Wow.
Okay,
Stop,
I'll drink to
Wow.
that.
Stop,
Cheers.
Cap.
Cheers. Slaps, are you drinking? Cheers to
So
that.
Peterson
The
for
only
30
reason
points
Adrian
from
Peterson's
Hunter.
getting 30 is beating his kids 30 times.
Okay. So you think the Lord Zach is winning, right, Hunter?
The Lord is with him.
Okay.
And
Ernie.
also with you.
Ernie, we already know who you're taking.
Close matchups. But I believe with the trade Zach is getting done, he will pull it off.
Okay.
Zach, you know
Pussy.
what to do.
You know who the fuck I'm picking. Come on. Like, come on.
Come on, talk. I thought this was your time.
Oh, I mean,
Aren't you gonna?
Wait, you
It's
hate
fucking
both of
Pete
us.
Hayes.
Actually, wait. I don't know who you're picking because last week it was shit on Zach constantly. So I would think you'd be picking Pete, but I don't know who you're picking now. So would you like to tell us who you're picking? Huh?
I think if Pusa pisses off Pete here, I think you should let Pete retaliate for the content.
Let me just say this. I have stood here and protected this guy for since this whole story has been brought up here.
Okay.
The guy should be in prison.
Okay, that.
So I am.
All right. Let Pete talk.
Hold on. Let Pussy finish.
You should be in prison.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
Maybe in your liberal world he should be in prison. Okay.
Well, he stole money from under.
So you're taking Zach, is that right?
Underprivileged
Yes.
Hanson would like a word with you, Peter.
Yes, they're
Is that your name?
underprivileged. They're like 12.
Okay.
Let's get the retaliation.
I will go to Pete.
Retaliation.
He can respond to that if he wants when it's his
Yeah,
turn to
please,
pick.
Zappa,
Just
please.
relax. Matt, you're
Doesn't he
taking
have face cam
Zach.
on?
Yeah,
Comments?
Zach, I believe, is going to get the job done. If only he would quit being like Ernie and being a stingy, you know what. But life goes on. We will move. Zach, get the job done. You know what to do.
All right, Cheese.
Michael Thomas better play, not punch anyone.
I
Zach,
don't
get
think
on the
he's
face
playing,
cam.
I'm
'cause he's
gonna
on
go
a
Pete
bye.
first win.
Pete,
Fuck
first
off.
win. Wow, Cheese. Okay, so you're taking Pete. Slaps.
I am gonna go Pete for this one.
Wow.
Fuck off.
Okay. Zombie.
We know who he's picking next. Dad.
Since Pook has already jinxed Pete by saying it's a 20-point spread, I will Charles Barkley.
Okay.
Guarantee that Pete's gonna win.
Oh, yikes. We know how those Charles Barkley guarantees work. Oh, God. Okay. All right. Pete.
Your boy might have just ruined you.
All right,
God.
Pete, you
Let's see. Let's hear his
are.
rebuttal. No
Hold
face
on.
cam.
You're over. You're
Oh my
projected
God,
up by a
Pussy,
lot
shut
this week. Zach has some bye problems. Is this finally the week for you?
I expect that I'll go to a huge lead and get beat on Monday night again.
Oh.
That's probably what's going to happen. So that'll
Does
be
Zach
fun.
have anyone on Monday night?
I don't know. Do you have anybody on Monday night, Zach? Because if you do, I'm probably fucked.
Do our Cardinals players play on Monday night?
Cardinals,
the Monday
yeah,
night
he's
game?
got fucking Hopkins
Oh,
on Monday night.
yeah.
Yep. So I'm
You got Murray.
It's gonna happen.
No.
No, he is
pop.
Hopkins and John Brown on Monday.
If he plays.
Oh, that's right. There's a doubleheader on Monday. Yeah, I'm
Just
probably,
get the song
probably have
started.
a huge lead and have it come right down.
At least you'll have Murray
playing.
playing.
Spend all your time
Okay.
waiting.
So you're picking
for
Zach
a
or you're picking
second
yourself?
chance.
I'll still pick myself because I mean, my team's better. My matchups are better, but I'll probably lose again. Just the way the
And
luck's
I know
going.
you've already commented, but in case you want to comment more on Pussy's whatever exactly
You know,
he's
it's like this
hating.
little tantrum he's having, like he's 5 years old or something. Just because he had made a bad trade, it's his own fault. He's the one that offered the trade.
Just- ooh,
You
okay.
offered that
Oh.
trade? Oh,
He offered
Yeah, I
the
did
trade.
offer that shit.
Yeah. So I don't know why he's all acting like a fucking 3-year-old girl about it. I mean, shit.
I'm not acting like a 3-year-old girl.
Yikes.
I said it
Really?
was Pete Hate Night. You're the one acting like a 3-year-old girl. You're the one
I'm not
throwing
acting
the
like, I think
tantrum
it's kind of
because
funny. I'm watching you act like an idiot over here with your fucking pieces of paper and pens, like
how
you
is
think you're
this
fucking
acting
cool
like
or
an
something.
idiot?
Pick a
How
card.
is this
any
I
acting
mean,
like
it is better than a
If
visor.
if
I
anyone's acting
and
like
I'm
an
gonna say
idiot,
for the
it's
record, I can
you.
give two shits less about the card thing. Ask Matt. I don't give a fuck at all. And as far as the other
Oh,
thing
right.
goes,
You didn't give a fuck 2 months ago.
I don't give a fuck at all. Whatever you want to do, man. You guys, I've said what I've said about it. You want to keep bringing up, go for it. What does it matter anymore? If you said it so much, you've taken all the meaning out of it.
Alright, 0-5.
Okay.
All right. 5. Oh, okay, cool. We'll see what your record's
you
gonna
played?
be.
How's the weather
trash.
down there?
Ooh.
How's the weather down there?
Okay.
How's the weather down there?
All right.
It's up there.
Zach, are you Zach, are you going to be
Thank you for starting
Zach, are you going to be the first one to give Pete the win? You know for a fact if you are the first one to give Pete his first win, there's going to be some people that are going to be hating on you for giving Pete his first win. What's going to happen this week, Zach?
I'm just hoping for a tie.
A tie. Oh my
Hey,
god.
P, I just
So you're
going
predicting a
there.
tie on your own
I'll
matchup, is
predict-
that correct?
I am.
Singletary for a 2-for-1 declined.
You're
should,
you're
thank
predicting
Zach.
a tie in your own. Is that the first time ever you predicted a tie in your own matchup?
Probably not.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, a tie I don't think helps Pete, so I guess they probably would be happy with that because he still wouldn't have a win. But all right, that's an interesting one. All right, moving on to the next matchup, the battle of, dare I say, teams that have better records than what they probably should have. We have Pussy, who's 3-2 somehow,
Okay.
with Cheese 2-3 somehow. Right now predicted for a 2-point win for Pussy. He has Matthew Stafford against Jacksonville. It's a decent matchup. Joe, I love Mixon with all my heart, who I'll never trade unless it's running back number 1 value, against the Colts. Tough matchup there, as the Colts are pretty good defense. The newly acquired, by way of a trade offer, Clyde Edwards-Helaire. Now, at least you'll get him full running back status this week, as Bell's not ready to play yet. So at least you'll get that out of him, but he is facing Buffalo, who's been shaky. So maybe you'll get a good week or two before he becomes part-time. Deontay Johnson, questionable against Cleveland. Jerry Jeudy against New England, who he acquired. Mike Gesicki against the Jets. That's a good matchup. The Chenault guy against Detroit. Not bad there. And the Giants against Washington.
Pussy
On-
DM. Pussy DM.
On Cheese's side, he has Lamar Jackson against the Eagles. I'm just been waiting every week for Lamar to go off, and it hasn't been happening, so we'll see what he does this week. Ronald Jones, who he was about to trade away but then canceled, against Green Bay. David Johnson against Tennessee. Robbie Anderson against Chicago. Cooper Kupp, who he acquired, against San Fran. Austin Hooper against the Steelers. And Jarvis Landry against the Steelers as well. Those are some tough matchups there. 49ers against the Rams. Sticking with that 49ers defense. Okay. Should I just go Zach's way and pick a tie in this one? Because I honestly don't know who's going to win this game, because both these teams have some major question marks. I think I'm going to take Pussy just because he's going to get that full status out of Helaire this week. That could be a little bit of a difference. So I'm going to take Pussy, but in a very close game, probably a little low scoring as well. Pook.
Cheese is a 5.5 point favorite. I'm
Wow.
taking him to win.
Cheese is the favorite. Okay. Pete.
Well, Pusa's got himself a really good lineup. He's got Galloway. Oh wait, shit. He's got
Galladay.
Taylor. Oh wait, no, he doesn't have him either. Yeah, Cheese.
Do you think he should pick up Bell, Pete?
I think you should just give up.
I'm not 0-5.
Oh,
I
okay.
forgot.
Well, let me tell you right now. Me and Pussy have been negotiating for a while on a different running back. And if he wants to negotiate for Bell, I am ready. But what I'm seeing from Pussy, he doesn't really want to get that running back. So we'll see what
Okay.
happens. Hunter.
Hey, he got CH.
Yeah, he did get that. He did get Clyde Edwards-Helaire. You're right about that. Ernie, if you're fake snoring or real snoring, I don't know.
What?
But can you mute your mic at least
Well,
if you're gonna take a nap?
the guy that was speaking is fucking useless, so he might as well just fucking yawn or whatever the fuck he was doing while he's speaking.
Pusa.
I mean, let's be honest.
Alright, this
Hunter.
matchup's gonna be under 100 points
Yep,
for both
I agree with
teams.
that.
I think it's gonna be 87-76 for Pusa.
Wow. Ooh. Low scoring for. I don't think it'll be that low scoring, but I do think it'll be.
I
under
want to
100.
see it.
Okay. I don't want to see it because that just means another lucky ass win for one of them. Ernie.
It's Pusa, Sam.
It's pussy and cheese.
Shit. Pusa. Cheese is doing some stupid ass trades. He might even trade some other players.
Oh, okay. Just the trades with you are good though, right?
Yeah, they got him his free wins.
Ernie.
Cheese, can you confirm that I told you? Did I tell you to veto the trade earlier?
No, Ernie never told me to veto any trade. I raped you.
I've been laying down.
But can you give? Can you ask? Can you answer why you vetoed or why you canceled it?
That's not part of the show.
Huh? Give you a second.
Move it on.
Ernie, why do you want to move on from the question?
No, we're not
Because
moving
I
on.
got work in like 30 minutes.
Well, don't work at night then. Be smarter.
Whoa!
So cheese.
Just making an honest man's living.
So
Unbelievable.
So cheese. Would you like to answer?
I can't scam underage kids for a living. All right.
Pussy
Yes.
DM, pussy
There
DM, pussy
should be a
DM.
trade going through.
Oh, so you're gonna redo it? Okay.
So why
Zach,
did you
see me
cancel
on the
that
cam?
trade?
Because Hunter Renfro is useless to me.
Zach, do you see me on the camera?
Okay. All right.
So when someone is
Zach.
Watch message, check the DM.
Zach. Who are you
What?
taking?
Who's the options?
It's pussy and cheese.
Fucking pussy, yeah, I'm taking that guy. Fuck cheese.
Matt, you're taking pussy as well. Comments?
Yes, I am. I believe Pusa is going to bounce back, even though he needs Le'Veon Bell, the best Chiefs running back on the team, after he got
hear that.
Acuna hurt.
after he got taken to the alleyway by Pete, Bell, and all the above in that trade, and just fucking raped. You hate to see it.
So did pussy go into the van like Hunter did last year? Except the only
There is
difference
no fucking
was
van.
he
He's
didn't
not.
cancel?
He can't afford a van. Let's go. Moving on.
Oh, Ernie left the party.
All right, cheese. Who are you taking?
Good.
Well, if this trade goes through, I'm gonna take myself.
If it goes through, you're taking.
Why
But
does
does it
that
go
go
through?
like
You're
that?
not taking
Why is it
yourself?
like
Who is that going?
Ernie,
Ernie,
push your mic.
Yeah, it's Ernie.
It is Ernie.
Ernie.
Arch Manny is popping off.
Pete is a bitch.
I muted him. When it's fixed, tell me and I'll unmute him.
Pick
Good,
a card, any
all
card,
right,
card.
so-
Okay, the trade went through.
The trade went through. So live on the stream, let's take a quick look,
It should have gone through.
and then we can get
Yeah,
the
accept
votes
it.
real quick and get this.
Oh, okay, who do I mute to stop this echo?
Ernie.
Ernie, I muted him, and
I
I'm
am-
not getting
But
any.
he's already
Taking
muted
Ernie because I am the party
the
leader
Xbox
now.
It's Xbox. All right, so
he
it's
left,
Leonard Fournette, Ronald Jones, and Waller for Hunter Henry, Mark Ingram, and Mostert. Okay, so you basically, instead of getting Hunter Henry, you get Mark Ingram. Or not,
No,
sorry, instead of getting
instead of Hunter
Renfro, you get Ingram. Okay. I approve. Does anybody veto?
Grade upgrade.
Let's do it this
I
way. Does
veto.
anybody veto? All right, so
I
that's one
abstain.
veto.
I don't give a fuck.
Does anybody else veto the trade? Speak now. If you want to veto, veto. If not, hold your peace, and I'm approving.
Why don't you just go down the line and ask everyone for their
Because it's just
vote?
easier to do the veto. If we have
He's
a shit
lazy.
ton of people that
He's
want to
lazy.
veto, then we'll veto. If not, then I'm approving. Okay.
He's just lazy. It's okay.
GG's.
I don't know.
Whatever, cheese got fucked here hard
GG's.
again.
GG's on the
Okay.
trade.
Is it my turn to speak yet, or what's the good
It's
pick?
Slaps'
Pook,
turn.
fuck you, you stupid bitch. Pook.
Slaps, who are you taking? So now Cheese will have Mostert instead of Ronald Jones. And he'll have Hunter Henry.
No, he's on the bye.
Oh, he's on a bye? Okay. Yikes.
Cheese got
And
fucked
I'm
hard.
putting
I've
in
gone. Did you hear that golf? I went Pusa.
Okay. Thank you. Zombie.
No, just one.
I am going cheese because he doesn't have a lair.
Cheese because he doesn't.
What?
Okay.
That doesn't.
I mean,
matter.
Alair's going to be
How is it
full
funny?
action this week, but okay. But Pussy, who are you taking?
here. If you refresh, you might update.
All right. So let me just say this. I may have made a trade that was kind of risky today.
Mm,
I would say this. He can't practice for another week. He then has 3 days to learn the playbook. He's not going to be back next week.
Okay, so you get 2 weeks.
So when he gets back in 3 weeks, I think, in my opinion, he will be the James White of the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's
think-
not a. Oh, Bell will be.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And I think Clyde Edwards-Helaire will take care of the running back.
So I have a
or the
question
running game.
for you then.
Yes.
That's a decent statement. So thinking that, if this same trade was offered to you now, would you take it?
Yes.
With the whole thing with Clyde.
That's cap.
There's not a cap.
So you would take
Clyde
the
doesn't
same
get his
exact
New York.
offer, knowing that you're getting a possible committee.
Insert Squidward
Okay.
standing behind the Krabby Patties in
I
SpongeBob.
mean,
that's
honestly,
what
if I was you, I'd say
Very,
no, because that makes you
very
look
No,
better.
no,
So the
no,
fact
no,
that
no,
That
no,
is
the fact that you
cap.
say yes is kind of yikes.
We
Can I
let you
please speak?
defend yourself.
No, you
and
didn't.
did
You
a
spaked
shit
over
fucking
me.
job.
I say
No, I
say
didn't.
we let Pete roast him.
You
more 'cause
literally
it's
just
funny.
explained why you did that trade.
Well,
Retweet.
So basically,
Let's
what
keep
I'm
it
learning
simple.
here is Pussy really loves Mixon and now really loves Allaire no matter what happens with Allaire. So
Yes.
good luck. If you're going to try to trade for either two of those, I don't know why you would for Allaire. Good luck getting him from Pussy because he's going to want RB1 trade. All right. Moving on. Is Ernie done echoing? Can I unmute him or what's...
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know
it's
what,
done
Gopher?
Yeah.
You know what, Gopher?
Okay.
Why don't we talk after the stream about it?
Fuck Pete.
All right. Sounds
Oh,
good. Pussy, my DMs
okay.
are always open for
That's
you to
cap.
negotiate.
No,
Okay.
it's not a cap.
All right, moving on to the final matchup. We have Pook versus Ernie. Tough week for Ernie. He needs a win badly before McCaffrey comes back, and it's a tough week to try to get one as he faces Pook, who probably has one of the best teams in the league. Pook's favored by 9 points, 125 to 116. Pook has Josh Allen against Kansas City, James White against Denver, James Robinson against Detroit, Allen Robinson against Carolina, Jamison Crowder against Miami. Holy matchups. Jonnu Smith, who saved him last week against Houston, another good matchup there. Stephon Diggs against Kansas City. Colts defense against Joe Burrow and that dreadful offensive line who made Joe Burrow look absolutely horrible last week. Should also be really good. On Ernie's side, he's got Ryan Tannehill against Houston. Zeke Elliott against Arizona should be pretty good. Now that Dalton's in there, they'll probably give more carries to Elliott. Alexander, number 1, Madison against Atlanta. Great matchup. Great that he's the number 1 this week. We'll see how long that lasts. And I mean, should be good though for this 1 week. Justin Jefferson against Atlanta. Also pretty good with the matchup. Juju, not the Claypool, but Juju against Cleveland. TJ Hawkinson against Jacksonville. And Travis Fulgham, the guy that also went off last week, against Baltimore, though, this week. Okay. So putting that fab budget right in the lineup against a tough matchup, Baltimore. Titans defense against Houston. I'm going to take Pook. I think Pook's going to score about 140 to 150, and I don't see Ernie's team being able to get that many. So I'm going to take Pook. Pete.
I think that Pook is going to win in a pretty big landslide, and Ernie's team will continue to lose until eventually he's in last place.
Oh, okay.
Don't gotta
So
with
so
your
real,
cap
okay,
shit,
we're
dude.
gonna ask a
Don't
side.
gotta with your
We're gonna
fucking
ask a
shit,
side.
dude.
Hold on.
Five.
All right, relax. Now,
Pusa, shut
calm
the
down.
fuck up.
We're gonna ask a side question here because usually we do the side question for Zombie, but he doesn't have the Chiefs stack anymore. So
Wait, I'm getting a
Ernie,
stack? Ooh.
Ernie thought that McCaffrey would be back in 3 weeks. So it doesn't look like that's happening now. So the question is, when is he coming
Whoa.
back?
Oh,
Is he
no.
coming back in 6 weeks from now? Is he coming back after this week? So, Pete, when do you think McCaffrey is finally going to come back? Because that's what Ernie is banking on. McCaffrey coming back, and he's got Zeke and McCaffrey 1-2. Make a punch.
Well, if there's any justice in the world, he won't come back at all.
Is there any justice you'd be in jail?
What?
Kid.
Pete?
Yes.
Oh no. That's
Zach would hate. Zach would.
Listen,
I
that's
love
it.
that Pusa and Ernie are now on the same team.
Zach,
Hilarious.
I can tell you right now,
What?
Zach may not agree with Pete on anything in the
How-
world,
there's
but
no
if
team.
that
It's
statement
the
came
No.
true, Zach
And
would
the team-
absolutely hate to hear
Well,
that
no.
happen. No.
couldn't be.
Zach. Okay.
No way.
Hunter, who's
No
winning the
fucking way.
matchup, and when is McCaffrey coming back?
McCaffrey is coming back in. I'll say next week,
Next week. Okay.
maybe.
No.
Just because I thought he was gonna come back this week, and that's
Uh-huh.
why I didn't fight on Mike Davis, and
Yeah.
it came back to bite me.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, you
I
stupid
think
bitch. He ain't
I
coming.
think I mean, if you look at fucking Pook's average, it's
Yeah.
157. So I
Yeah.
think he's gonna put up 150.
Yeah. You got to
And I
score.
don't have Keenan.
Yeah. You got to
or
score. You
Jacobs.
got to score a lot to beat Pook. We've been saying it. So you're taking Pook.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Zach, who's winning, and when is McCaffrey coming back?
Who's playing? Ernie and who?
Ernie and
Ernie
Pook.
and Pook Lee.
God, do you never pay attention?
Golfer,
My-
we might have a
My
trade.
Okay. Well, if
yeah,
you have
we
one,
also have
then
a second trade
do it.
between me and Cheese.
all right,
Verbally
go
accepted.
ahead. Zach, keep going.
Uh, We have Ernie winning
Give me a
this
second.
week.
It's not verbally
Ernie. Okay.
We have Ernie,
That's cap.
yeah, no cap. And
Okay.
then McCaffrey is coming back. You know, one of these days.
One of these days. Okay. All right. Hopefully for you, one of these weeks, not one of these days, because any
Hopefully
day
one
from
of these
now-
months.
Yeah, yeah. Like after the season. Pussy, who's winning, and when is McCaffrey coming back?
Yeah, sorry, really
Um,
quickly. I'm heading off. Can I just say I'm
Okay,
picking
yep,
Pook,
go ahead.
and then I'm going.
right.
Get the fuck out of here.
All right,
Alright,
GG
cool.
slaps.
Cheers. See you later, boys. Bye.
Pussy.
I'm gonna pick the Cult of Janu, even though he's been a complete douchebag tonight.
Okay.
I will pick him.
All right. And McCaffrey
He's coming back next week.
next week. Okay. Matt.
Wow, Jeff, Pussy, you really stick to that shit? The fuck's wrong with you?
I'm not accepting that trade, damn it.
Matt.
Oh,
Is Matt here?
Matt's muted. Why you're muted, actually.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello.
Yes, go
Ernie, what
ahead.
are you picking?
We're taking Good Luck Matt, I believe.
So you're picking yourself?
Yes.
Or are
Yes.
you picking...
Well,
Yeah,
actually, no.
you're
I'm gonna
picking-
pick Pook. I'm gonna try the.
You're gonna pick Pook?
Yeah, let's try
Cap.
something new. Let's try something new.
All right, well, all right, we're trying something new. So we're picking Pook, but Ernie's team's gonna put up a good fight. But since he doesn't have his bell cow next to his other bell cow,
Yep.
and Christian McCaffrey, that's just gonna not be enough.
All right.
And Pook's gonna get the job done.
And when is the bell cow coming back?
The bell cow's gonna come back in 2 weeks.
2 weeks. All right.
Oh, no.
Cheese. Pook. And McCaffrey. Cheese.
Oh,
When is-
McCaffrey, he'll come back in 2 weeks.
Okay. Zombie.
I guarantee that Pook's gonna win.
Okay.
And McCaffrey, he's never coming back. Ernie, you fucked up. You're
Oh
a fool.
no.
Oh,
Okay.
God.
Okay.
Oh, shit.
Ernie, you said you're winning. I doubt you agree with Zombie there.
I did not say.
Oh, you said Pook's winning. Okay.
No, yeah, he said
I
Pook.
said-
Come on.
Pook's
Alright.
gonna win.
So you think you said before McCaffrey was coming back this week, but he's not. So when is he coming back?
I mean, I believe in my team, but
Okay, that was the
betting wise,
question.
can I finish talking?
Yes, if you answer the question.
Okay, so I believe in my team. I would believe in Tana Goat. Justin Jefferson will have a huge game with no Cook, as well as Madison. But Pookley will still win, and I believe McCaffrey will be activated by Sunday. He will not play, but he will be off of IR by Sunday.
Okay. All right,
To my sources.
Pook, you're gonna just continue to roll here, or what?
You know, Vegas odds change in the last 2 minutes. I am now a 35-point favorite. And I'm
Ooh.
picking myself to win.
35-point
bitch.
favorite. Not scared of any karma there.
Ernie, I'm digging your grave for you.
Oh
my God.
Wow.
Just
All
like
right.
how I beat your ass on
Dig in the
FIFA,
grave.
bitch.
So
No
McCaffrey.
Whoa.
So Pook might be throwing McCaffrey and Ernie in the grave together. All
Nope,
right.
because McCaffrey's coming to my team.
Oh.
Ernie, check your DMs.
Whoa!
Oh, okay. That was a twist right
Whoa!
there.
Not after
I
that
doubt
comment,
that.
no
The way
shot.
Ernie trades,
No
you better
shot.
be offering a really good trade, and that's not like you, Pook, to offer good trades. All right. All right. So should be an interesting week there. Pook, let's quickly. You only have 2 things at the Pook League Casino odds today. Talk
Good
about the
God.
first one here. obviously we got to go with when will Pete get the win, right?
No, Pete should get the win this week. If he doesn't get the win this week, he's in
Minus
trouble.
400 for the win
He's
this
in
week.
trouble. He's in trouble, Diggy. He has pretty good matchups. I think later on he faces a teams with a few key players on bye, but if he doesn't win this week, it's not looking good.
Not looking good. Okay. All right, and then your second one. You came out with playoff odds as we're about halfway through the season.
Yeah. Cheese, you're not making the playoffs. Sorry.
Plus
It's
3,000.
just not.
There's no way you have me right next to the scammer.
How am I worse than 0-5, Pete?
Plus 3,000.
Yeah.
Because your team is garbage.
So is the scammer.
Your team is garbage.
Okay. So right now,
No.
odds-wise, the playoffs would be Pook, Matt, me, Hunter, Zach, and Slaps.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
I had to. It was Pusa, but then he made that garbage trade, so I had to bounce him down a bit.
Okay. All right. Thank you,
Imagine
Pook.
thinking I'm not gonna make the playoffs.
Zach.
Zombie,
dumbass.
your team is
All right,
garbage.
Zach's turn.
Zach,
Pook, your
it's time
team
for
is
your
garbage.
unbiased
I got
rankings
time.
this week.
Bump.
Go ahead.
Let's go. I love this show.
Wow. It's the moment we've
Oh,
all
mute yourself on
What the
Discord.
hell?
Just deafen, dumbass.
Yeah, but it's gonna fuck up the. It's Zach. It's gonna fuck up the video.
No, it's not. Golfer is deafen.
Yeah, I'm already deafened. But you sounded weird. Hello, Zach.
Hello?
You sound like you're in a cave.
It's me?
What? Yes. Who else would it be?
yourself
Your
on
phone?
Discord.
I
Wait,
definitely.
hold on.
It's his mic. He's
Yeah,
super
it's the
far away.
mic. It's not the Discord. I have everything deafened.
No, I'm on Discord on my phone.
You're on Discord on your phone. Why?
Difficulties. So
Why
I
do you
can
sound
watch
so
this
far
from-
away from your mic?
Are you not in the
Because I'm playing
Xbox
through my
party?
phone.
Are you using AirPods?
Are you not in the Xbox party? Come back to your mic on the Xbox party. And now you're. Hello? Is he lagging?
No,
I
he's
have
lagging.
Very, very technical difficulties.
Please
Oh my
stand by.
fucking god.
All right. Well, while you sort that out to keep things going, I'm gonna go to the blackjack table real quick, and then we'll come back to you. Sort that shit out. Jesus fucking Christ. All right. So this week, I'll make it quick. I finally had the first.
We're back. We're back.
All right. Jesus Christ. All right. Go ahead.
Wow, it's the moment we've all been waiting for. I know each week we love to tune into this segment on the show. Unfortunately, we had to wait an extra day for this, but it's going to be worth the wait. At number 1, you know who it is. It's the Lord
Yeah!
himself. I know Jack Pussy's happy about that because he's a man of the Lord, right, Jack Pussy? I hear those claps. Number 2, moving up in the rankings. I can't believe this. I really don't want Cheese at number 2 right now. Because earlier, you know what, Cheese? I was giving you the number 2 spot because not even gonna lie.
You thought you were gonna
I
rape
enjoy
him?
watching your that too. I enjoy watching your Red Zone streams every week. But in the last few moments, you fucked me over trade wise, so I wish you were lower than that. So fuck you.
All right.
Number 3, we have Hunter. Hunter,
Oh.
within the last hour, you have moved yourself up to number 2. So congratulations,
Wow.
you're at the
Let's
highest you've ever
go!
Wow, who would have
Hunter,
thought that top
moving
three
up.
right there? Who would have
Yeah.
thought?
Gosh, if you would have told me 3 years ago or 4 years
Yeah,
ago
who
that
would've
Hunter
thought?
would have been at number 2
Yeah.
in my unbiased
You mean number
fantasy
3?
football rankings.
No,
You
no,
need number
yeah,
2.
it's a quick edit.
I'm
number 2.
live changing it right now. Live changing it. We do live
The
things
graphics
here.
don't have that capability, so.
Zach
yeah.
10K's fantasy football unbiased rankings. And at number 4, we have Golfer down 2 spots.
Hate to see
You
it.
know what, Cheese? We're just gonna drop you down way lower than that because
Oh,
Golfer,
nice.
you're going up number 3 right
Thank
behind
you.
Too much
Hunter.
math.
Number 5. Welcome to the show. Welcome back, Kyle / Tyler, whatever you want to call him. I
Kyle.
miss Tyler. I
I
miss
know you
Tyler.
do.
I
Oh, fuck.
miss
God.
Tyler. We need to get away, find a way to get him back in this fantasy football league.
He said he would never join.
Just
the
so you
party.
can rape him.
He said he would never join. I'm
Yep.
gonna make him join. Then I'm gonna make him.
Whoa.
Moving on.
Okay.
Whoa.
Number 6, Craig. He's not even here, so fuck you, Craig. You're not even here. Number 7. Bill, moving down in the rankings. You hate to see that. 4 spots. God damn. His team must be ass. 4 spots. Jeez. Number 8. Zombie, I would put you lower than Jack Pussy right now. I swear to God, I wish we could do some live updates on this fucking
You're
app.
not.
Whoa.
Jack Pussy, just consider yourself above Zombie for this week, okay? Congratulations, this is the highest you'll ever be since we have a truce for the night. Number 9. Ernie.
Yikes.
Yikes. Yikes.
Thank God I'm gonna
Yikes, that's all I gotta say.
Thank God I'm gonna share FIFA, bitch.
Ernie, you're a bluff. You never would have done it. You have
I
no
was-
code.
I-
You're a scammer. You're no
Whoa! Ernie's a scammer. Wow, we're going out of.
Whoa.
Whoa!
You said it, not me.
You just said it. What?
Ernie,
It's all on
would
video.
you consider yourself a scammer?
If I'm trading you, yes.
His first word is That's all you need to know.
Okay.
Number 10.
Damn.
Pookly. Way down. Pook, you would be in the top 8 if the rankings were live right now. You'd be in the top 8.
I'll take top 8.
Jesus.
Better
Because-
than some people in here.
Yeah, fuck
I'll say
Zombie.
that.
Fuck Zombie. Number 11. The bitch that can't guard Mike punched. Fuck that guy. I don't even know.
I thought that was a
Wait,
legend.
why
he's
is
on
he?
the team.
Why is he on? What? I thought that was allegedly.
Whoa, Bumper,
Are
did
you
leave
admitting
that
it?
word out? I told
You
you.
did not put that word in the DM.
Wow.
You
We
did
have
not.
a technical
We need
You
DM
did
proof.
not.
We need DM
I will
proof.
send DM proof right now.
We need
Allegedly
DM
has
proof.
I
word
will
for it.
send
We need
DM
DM
proof
proof.
right now.
We need the
The
DM
bitch
proof.
Right. Originally, Zach had nuclear waste.
Confirmation.
Originally, Zach had
Whoa.
nuclear waste in there, and it was changed. Here's the proof. Right
No,
there in the chat it says, "Can I replace nuclear waste with that bitch that you can't go back?"
Yikes.
Jack Pussy. Jack, you were a bitch around 12 p.m. this morning, but now you would have moved yourself inside the top 8 as well, along with Poopy.
Maybe
So I would put you-
some people are probably wishing Can't Guard Mike would punch pussy right about now.
You mean run slants, Mike? Yikes.
Alright, let's go.
Zombie
Let's go.
beast.
Pick it up. Pick it up.
Fuck you,
Pick it up.
bitch.
Pick it up. Pick
Ernie,
it up.
relax.
Calm down.
Relax. We're gonna go down.
I
the
wonder
rankings
what's
even
next,
more.
boys.
What is next? What is next? Oh, the Bills. I forgot about them. Fuck those Bills.
I
All
was
right,
about
now
to
what
say,
is
did the
next?
Bills
What
make
is
it?
that? Here, let me get in the beach.
Everybody, to the beach we go. But first, we have an appointment.
Oh
Here
God.
we have Pete and Matt. Can anybody guess what they are doing at this table? Anybody?
Interview?
Ernie?
A gentleman's
Good
agreement.
guess. A gentleman's agreement, Hunter. Good guess. Pook Lee, what are the odds on this one?
The
truce.
odds
A
that they're
truce,
doing
ooh.
something productive is plus 500. They're probably just talking about how much they fucking suck at fantasy.
Oh,
How much
Whoa!
Pete sucks at fantasy.
Golfer.
I'll give
next
Matt credit. I'll
slide.
give Matt credit. Matt is doing good.
Oh my god.
Oh!
Pete is
I mean, he's-
interviewing Matt, and the interview went so well. It went absolutely incredible that Pete offered Matt a job.
Matt,
Hey,
Matt,
Matt,
did you tell him?
accept Pete's job?
What?
Matt, how
jobs.
skilled are you with cards?
How skilled
That's
was
a
I
re-
with cards?
Can
I
you
mean,
mark
that's a
cards?
requirement for
I
the
got
job.
them. I got them right here.
Are they
I mean,
marked?
They're right here. Pick a card, any card.
Are they marked?
All right. Thank you, Zach.
Interview went so
Yeah.
well. He got the job.
GG's. All right. Thank you,
GG.
Zach, for that.
Prison.
All right.
We have a trade!
Oh my God, another trade.
We have a trade!
What?
If it's Zach straight, I'm vetoing it because of that fucking.
Abstain!
It's your own trade.
Zach actually made a
Abstain.
trade. Oh, of course, it's a 1-for-1. That's all Zach ever makes. John Brown for Jarvis Landry. All right.
Abstain.
Jeez.
Once
do
again,
notice.
does anybody veto the trade?
Me.
Oh,
I
here
do.
comes Ernie with his
All right,
stupid
Well, you gotta be
controlling
That's
of
two.
his team.
Anybody else veto the trade?
No, Sud's gonna get there.
No, I think it's.
Pookly, what the fuck is wrong
Wait,
with
we
you?
need to see.
I'm
the
veto
proof
because I know it's
before.
gonna go through.
Alright,
There's really
so
no
Pook,
point.
You stupid
and that's it.
motherfucker.
All right.
Low on the
GG's.
proof.
Push it through!
Trade approved. All right. Real quickly, like I said, this week was a good week for the dealers. I had 21. My hand was Boswell, who got 9. Schultz was my second player. He only got 1, which actually helped because that put me at 10. And then my hits were Lamb, who got 0.4, and Bell, who got 0.7. So even though Bell put me in a hard spot this week,
Rigged.
at least did
Completely
well that
rigged.
week. First 21 for the dealer of the year, probably the last one, as that one worked very well this week. We did have some good hands from like 2 people, I believe, but unlucky that the deal was this good. But everyone else was pretty much shit. Pete did 2 hands, kicker, defense. His kicker got 3, his defense got 8. So that would have been a really good hand to have 11 if he would have took some hits, because if he would have took hits, he would have still got the 3 and the 8. So then if he would have added hits to that, like 5 or 6 or 10 would have been
What
a decent
useless-
score.
So
All
fucking
right,
useless.
sounds good. If it's useless, then you don't have to play, pussy. If you want to play to just win a little bit of money towards the end of the year, then go
No,
ahead.
no, that's
If
not
you
what I
don't
was
want
talking
to.
about.
Okay.
So shut the
You
fuck
always
up.
have the option not to
Whoa,
play. You
Zombie,
can be
Shut the fuck
you
up,
can be
Zombie.
like Zombie and not play. If you don't want to play, that's fine. It's
No, I'm
literally
not talking
free.
about that.
I know. I'm just saying it for everyone.
I have an
pussy.
announcement to make.
All right.
Pusa, Ernie, and Hunter, shut the fuck up.
Slaps.
Why is Zombie here?
I'm looking for defense. Hit me up, trade wise, defense.
All right,
Hit me up.
and Slaps did 2 hands. He went kicker, defense, and hit a Metcalf. The kicker and the defense worked out as he got 5 from each, so that was a 10, which is good. Although Metcalf let him down as he only had 0.3, so that's a little unlucky. Could have had a higher number if Metcalf got a higher point. As a wide receiver, usually you'll somewhat get a higher 0.7 or 0.8 or something. So unlucky there. Hunter went kicker, defense, and Hunt. His kicker got double digits, so that kind of fucked him there. So it only got 1 point. Hunter, if you're gonna do a hit like that, probably use the kicker as the second person. That way, if he's gonna score double digits, you get maybe a higher number. And if you score single digits as the second player, you'll still get whatever he scored single digit wise. But so that was 9. Zach did kicker and defense. His kicker got 2 and his defense got 9, so he got 11. So it would have been nice if he did a hit with that, but unlucky. Cheese did kicker and Landry, so that was nice. Kicker got 7, Landry got 12, so that's a total of 19. That was a decent hand. And then a second hand, he went kicker, defense, and got only 7 and 4 for that, so that was 11. On the second table, Bill had a nice hand. He went kicker, defense, and it was the only one that really worked, as he got 13 from his kicker, or 13 from his defense, and 6 from his kicker for a total of 19. Just unlucky that I had 21.
That fucking picture.
Pook went 3 different hands. He went kicker, defense on his first hand, and his kicker got 15 and his defense got 10. Pook, I don't know how many fucking times your team pops off every week, including your kicker and defense. So I don't know why you continue to do that, because you always bust on that. But anyways, got 25. Second hand, he went defense, kicker, and QB. His defense got 1 because he got 10 from them, so he took the 1. Kicker got the 5, so that's 6. And his QB as a hit got 0.3, so that's 9. In his third hand, he got defense 1, QB 6, and his hit of a kicker, which was 0. So he was trying to just take the total of the defense and the QB by taking a hit of a kicker. Interesting move, but it didn't work because your QB only got 6 and your defense got the 10. Let's see. For Pussy, he went kicker and defense. His kicker got 3. His defense got 1. Good job. Matt went kicker defense. His kicker got 14 and his defense got 14. So that was 28. And Ernie didn't DM me the whole week and then slept in on Sunday morning and didn't DM me that day either. So he must have been sleeping off the Spurs 6, Manchester United 1 scoreline from last week. GG's to everyone that played and put in the effort. Better luck next week. Reminder to send
Golfer?
them if you want to play. Yes.
I would like some final words.
We're going to go around and everyone will get a final word, so you can go ahead and start.
So I would like just to point out that this whole little temper tantrum by little pussy boy over there
all started from a trade he offered to me. I
Yep.
didn't offer to him. He offered to me twice, 2 different versions of it. Yet he wants to act like a little fucking bitch. Whatever, dude.
The only thing I could
Joyce
say,
is-
and I'll let Pussy have his response here in a second, is I think he is a little upset because you were flaunting how good of a trade you got over him. If I don't know, I could be wrong there. But I thought that's what he said. I thought that's what he said before this thing started. But Pussy, go ahead and make your comments, your hateful comments or whatever you want to make. Go ahead, Pussy.
Nah. I'm gonna be the bigger person.
What? You haven't bet all night.
It's a bit too late.
Oh my God.
No, I don't think it is.
Yes,
the guy
Yes, it is.
the guy knows he should be in prison.
Who's I should kick you?
Alright, I gotta go.
Later, cheers.
Show.
He should be in prison. He knows that, and
Okay. Oh my God.
he's not gonna make playoffs. He calls himself the fantasy god. He's never won.
A
this
legend.
league.
Oh, and
Never.
5.
But yes.
He's never won this league.
Okay.
Who's
Put
still
that- put it
still
that
ranking
way.
high on his championship
I
win from 5
drafted
years
Des
ago.
Bryant, and I had to win by week 5. This guy's a fucking clown.
Actually, it was.
All right. So, Pussy, basically
3
what
years
you're
ago.
saying is
Not
you're now
5,
going to
but yeah.
take the high road and be nice.
A high road, but he called me pussy boy.
Okay.
Everyone called you
Like,
pussy
that's-
boy.
I
That's
call
the
you
original
pussy every
one.
week, so I don't know
I
what
mean,
that exactly means. All right. Any other comments, Pussy, about your
Pussy,
matchup
just go back to the golf course and stick
About
that
my
golf
matchup?
club up your ass.
or about your week that you're gonna
about
have?
my
Good
matchup.
Final
I'm
word.
gonna win, and I would like just to say that Zombie really needs to stop getting fucked by Pete every week because he literally sucks his cock brutally every single week.
All right.
just wanted to put that out.
Let's see here.
My final words,
Poop.
I gotta go.
All right, Ernie, go ahead.
My final words, Pete, you're 0-5. You're a fucking joke of a person, trash ass.
Amen.
Yes, you're gonna win.
Amen.
You're gonna get a win,
Happened
but
to
it's
go on the
because
high
Zach
road,
has all
pussy.
these buys. You're still fucking trash. You're gonna be at the bottom of the fucking pile. Go fuck yourself.
Okay. Thank you, Ernie. Have a
Love you
nice
too,
night at
Ernie.
work. Pook.
Well, I was gonna trash talk Ernie, but he left, so there's
Okay.
no point really.
Okay.
Garbage team.
Zach. Big matchup this week for you, Zach.
I hope I tie.
Okay. Let's see. Hunter.
Good luck to everyone in their matchups, and I don't think half of these teams are going to be the same come by Sunday.
I'm back.
Yeah, chances are.
There's going to be so many trades these next coming days.
Okay.
Oh, do you have insider information about
Are
that?
you going to be making a lot of these trades, or?
I don't think I will be involved in
I-
these trades, but I have a feeling that there are going to be some good trades coming.
Okay.
Maybe not good, but juicy trades.
Oh. Okay.
Whoa.
All right. All right. Who am I missing here? Madrista. Any last words?
I think it's going to be a great week for everyone. I think Gunner's just going to be being outshined by my boy Hunter. And Hunter's just going to keep showing that he doesn't need to make any trades and that his team's perfect like he says it is.
Whoa,
that he doesn't need
Whoa,
any
Hunter has the-
sort of...
Wait.
He doesn't
Hunter
need
has the
any
perfect
sort of
team.
tips, you know,
Hunter has
for
a
a
perfect
running back who in
team.
college
Wow.
tore his ACL
Wow.
multiple times
Hunter
and
has
has
a
multiple knee
perfect
problems.
I
team.
sense
Doesn't
I sense a
need
little divide there
any
between the
sort.
two.
No, it isn't. It's just
Ah.
it's just me just talking facts about how great Hunter's team is and how much better it is than Gunner's and how Gunner just can't perform
You
to
showed it
Hunter's
last
skill
week.
level.
Yeah, you showed it last week.
And my team, it's just being led by Cam. My team's success is
we
just
know.
led by Cam Newton. We all know Gunner is just being looked like a clown. Cam Newton's back. My team's balling out. Gunner's a clown. We know the vibes.
All right. That's some good final words there. Good luck to everyone this week in your matchups.
Whoa,
I'm sure.
I didn't
Oh, go
get
ahead,
any
Zombie.
final words.
Go ahead, Zombie.
Oh, and Pusa, you know what to say.
Pussy already had his final words. He said he was going to take the high road, and then he continued to shit on Pete.
Listen.
Zombie, go ahead.
Listen, Jack Pusa is the Paul George of the group. He's someone that no one wants to talk to, no one likes, but they have to deal with him all the time.
Oh,
And he
my
fucking
God.
always chokes in fantasy, just like Paul George.
Wow.
Oh,
Why is
my
your
God.
line on
As a
Pusa?
former Clippers fan, Paul George did kind of choke in the playoffs. I will give you that.
Former Clippers
Yes,
fan.
former. I'm no longer a Clippers fan. All right.
Yeah.
Bandwagon.
All right. Well, good luck to everyone. As I said, in your matchups, remember that dreaded horrible COVID is still out there and alive and well. So continue to make sure you monitor your teams. And yeah, good luck to everyone in week 6. GG's.